Ando. Just eat. I don't know,
Players'
just eat.
forces are under attack.
Do they have that in Germany? Just eat? I don't know about it. Okay. DK first from 1 to 0. Not starting off with a creep camp. Sini is going for the fairly hard to scout gold mine creep, but in the end it is gonna get scouted by the Acolyte. Ooh, that's not too good for him. DK is coming in. How much can he do? What's he gonna skill? He didn't select a skill point yet. If he should be able to kill the Ogre Major, he's definitely gonna go for the coil, even if it's gonna mean that he's gonna be burned and useless after. Stealing 92 experience early is definitely gonna be worth it. In fact, he goes for the coil, kills the archer. Demon has evasion first. Oh my god, what a mistake. Why did he go for evasion? I guess he wanted to split the damage between Ancient of War and Demon Hunter. I really don't like that choice though. Ooh. I guess he expected not to get scouted, to be able to creep this camp, to get level 2 for free. But that didn't work out, now did it? And even with no ghoul pressure, the DK is still delaying this camp. So that means a fast tech for him. The Night Elf should be far behind. Oh, it's actually pretty good. I'm surprised that it's still this fast, despite the repair that was forced. Another kill. Oh, this is the DK dream. Not being burned early. Being able to make good use of your coils. And this demon. The early game isn't working out too well for him. But I think it's alright. Because he's still teching so fast. And he's not suffering from any ghoul pressure. What's over here? Second Ancient of War. Very unusual. Boots of Speed and Telestaff. Wow. That is super heavy commitment into the early game. What is that? 500 gold plus that he's spending before tier 2. If he's gonna go for a decent number of archers as well. His bears are gonna be severely delayed. Alright. Pretty unusual opening here by Sini. Ghouls are still just harvesting. No one's moving across the map. Super early Fiend. Usually we only see Fiends on the way to tier 3, or maybe even only after tier 3. Yeah, pretty unusual game we see here. Ring of Regen, real nice for the demon in the early game. And in the end he will get level 2. It may have been a little bit slower, but he gets there. And with the Ring of Regen now he can creep up with not too much difficulty. These gnolls here as well. Speaking of the gnolls, one of the camps getting taken out by the Demon Hunter. DK, excuse me. Only 4 ghouls. Is this like 120's new build against Night Elf? 4 ghouls only? Only for the lumber? What? What? What is this? This is one single gargoyle. This is one crypt gargoyle into web. Did he misclick this? Oh, the stay hydrated bot is actually really good for me today. Dragon pull? Oh shit! Is he gonna pull the dragon with the web? Oh, I think did a fiend die somewhere? I think a fiend just died. Yeah, that's a fiend corpse. All right, so does he still have a fiend? He doesn't have a fiend. Oh yeah, he does.
Players' forces are under attack.
This has to be the dragon pull, right? He can't. Is he gonna creep? Wow. He's gonna creep his island on tier 2, webbing the dragon into his own main. Next level. But he needs more than one fiend, right? This is gonna take forever. Did he practice this before? I mean, it doesn't look very effective. Don't lose the guard. Oh shit! Ooh! 9 HP. I have never seen... He lost an acolyte during tech. Yeah, but... What is this game, dude? What item did he get? Talisman?
The town is under siege.
Alright. What do you guys think? Did you practice this before? Or is this just like some freestyle stuff? So, at the moment the Furball is okay. Because we don't have Dryads yet. But there's no more mana for Nova. And the Naga TP's out. Archer, whoop, gets away. No Expo over here though. What's the best item that can drop? Scroll of Restoration. Easily. It's like the best item in the game. Or you can get the Talisman. Talisman is pretty nice for creeping, honestly. And it's actually pretty nice right now. But it's ridiculous how much worse it is compared to a scroll. In the late game, Lich in trouble, has to TP out. He will get a Dryad as the trade. What an unusual game we have here before us.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon, pretty nice inventory here. The Ring of Regen still helping him out with the creeping. Bear should be coming soon, right? Tier 3, close to done. Bear is now starting to get produced. 1-0 keeps creeping as well. And, I mean, the principal rule still seems to be in effect here. As long as the Night Elf is on one base, it's almost always good for the Undead. And there's the Zeppelin. That has to be the Expo now, right? Well, the Zeppelin is leaving the army, so... He does realize that, like, this isn't crept yet, right? Demon scouting things out. Telestab is on cooldown, so he is in a bit of danger to get surrounded and killed. However, there's basically only fiends in this army. No frenzy ghouls. He did skip frenzy. Alright, he's gonna go towards the island now. It's kind of weird that we call this an island, right? It's not really an island. What do you call this? I don't know what the correct term is, but it's not really an island. I guess it is behind a bit of a, you know, lake. But it's not precisely an island. Anyways, it's getting crept up now. And we should expect an expansion. There's the Acolyte. Expo is gonna get set up. Expo is also setting up over here. So 1-0's expansion is gonna be later. But it may just come up uncontested. And Undeads with Expos are scary. Three heroes for the Undead is decent. But we have to consider that we're pretty late into this game. So it's like... It's not super impressive levels for this stage. Demon Hunter, ooh, he's dropping low. But he's speedy. Has the staff. Will get away. But now he's forced away. Giving 1-0 more space to creep up more. And we keep on mentioning this as well, over and over. The Naga is super strong early. But going to the super late game, going into like 80 supply versus 80 with worms and, you know, frost worms. Worms and hippos, excuse me. She is not so effective usually anymore. Level 3, Fog Lightning is decent, but no comparison to Breath of Fire level 3. Oh, Rune Bracers though. This demon inventory is pretty sick. May also want to carry it on the Naga though. She is squishier after all. Creepjack here from the red camp. He found the orb. Meh. It's alright. But against Dryads shouldn't find too much usefulness. 1-0 still wants to get those creeps. He is fairly low in experience, considering how late we are into this game. Wants to get one more bear kill on his way out. This will have to be a TP from the Undead in the end. Can he find another kill on his way home? He will be able to. Will lose a fiend though, so in the end a good trade for the Night Elf. This Fellbog is still alive. Full direction Fellbog. And he actually killed a whole bunch of wisps. This was 4 wisps killed. Well, I guess 1 killed and 4 detonated. But that's still 4 wisps gone. Hippo is coming in. Sini is moving towards the Dream Night Elf unit comp. Late game unit comp. It's kind of interesting with Night Elf. Dryads are really good in smaller armies, in earlier engagements. Upon hitting tier 2, Dryads are super strong. But in the super late game, you don't really want Dryads. You want like 7 bears, strong heroes, a buttload of hippos, and maybe 2 or 3 Dryads max. Of course, archers are super bad in the late. And so are berserkers, honestly. More and more creeping for 1-0. Playing it really old school here with only 2 heroes. I wonder if he's gonna add Tinker later. Tinker especially strong with an early timing. Frost from timing. Against all the Dryads and archers and all that. In the super late game against lots of bears and hippos. Not so good anymore. Well, I guess against bears. Tinker's still good. Since bears are on A-click most of the time, wasting their damage on goblins. 2 spirit towers. 1-0 playing very unusual. He's gonna lose his slaughterhouse here. He's oh my god, is there a TP? Yes, there is. TP from Sini. He should be able to defend his expansion. The line of army here isn't too big, honestly. With a few webs, he might be able to get 1 or 2 hippos for free. He does have the web, as we saw before, of course, with the dragon being crept on the expansion. Expansion, which is mining.
A player's forces are under attack.
Uncontested. Oh, demon dropping low. There's a staff, though, right? Oh, there's no staff! Whoo, this demon. Leading a dangerous life. He should really transfer the boots, I feel. And grab up an invul. Gets a bear for free. Quite a bit of gold lost. Good thing he has the expo. So he has a good amount of gold income. New expansion coming up down here. 1-0 consistently scouting here with his skeletons. One of the things that made him famous. His great skeleton usage. In all matchups. He found the Staff of Silence, by the way. Usually an amazing item. Against Dryads, though, not so good. Sini's getting really slot starved here. Finding the second flute. That's an easy decision now for him to sell quickly. 60 supply for the Night Elf. 1-0 still camping at 50. And it's power creeping fairly hard here. Getting closer to 5. Of course, he is having to deal with a level... What's it called? Punishment? No. Penalty! The XP gain penalty from level 4 heroes. So he's not gaining much experience points at all from killing creeps anymore. 4-4 against 5-4. Dude, the Naga's level 5 already. So the Fort Lightning is gonna hit hard. 250 damage. Teleport scroll. Heal scrolls. Invul. I'm still concerned for this demon. No invul on him. If you mess up the staff once, you may lose Mr. Hellburn. Hellborn? Hellborn, yeah. Oh, what? What? Is he trolling? What is this game, dude? Tier 2 Web Island Creep into expansion Master Necromancers. 3,000 gold for 120. Zero upgrades, but the alright, the skeleton dudes don't benefit from this upgrade, I don't think. He didn't research. He didn't research the skeleton upgrades yet. Okay, Sini seeming to become impatient. Maybe running to the Undead base. He got one fiend for free here. Alright, he has another base running now down here. He could set up another one over here. Zappers. 3 of them. Does he have Nature's Blessing? Yes, he does. But 3 zappers is still enough. He's spreading out the zappers. Now, if you repair immediately, I think you can keep it alive. Let's see. How quick is Sini? He's distracted in the other main. Oh, that was pretty close. 1, 2. Kaboom! First expo dead. No, that's the second one. Second expo dead. He lost another building here. I think that was the altar. No, the altar's back here. I don't know. He lost something. But against 2 spirit towers, you really don't want to dive in. Oh, dude, we already had yet ridiculous games yesterday. It continues. Getting one more bear. Coil Nova. Pretty good. He has 4,000 gold. Towers at the expo as well. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go here, and if this was crept, he would bomb this expansion as well. Which is actually hurt already. Thanks to the Furbolg. WTF is this game? That's a good question, my man. I don't know. How much gold does he have? 5k?
Player's forces are under attack.
4k. Spirit towers. He's playing this like human style. Expand, turtle, tower. Is this Infi playing? TH was sharing an account with Live before. I've never seen 120 play like this. Usually 120 is always about the frenzy timing, his immaculate micro. He's never the passive player. He's never the expanding, towering, turtling player. I have never ever seen him play like this. Alright, here we go, Necros. Did he get the upgrades? I'm not sure. I imagine he did. Alright. Does the Night Elf have a TP? He does. Pretty big army. Not a very good army against Necros, honestly. He only has 2 Dryads for Dispel. Necros, dude. Necros and wagons. And A-bombs. So against Necros, of course, there's gonna be a lot of shit in the battle. Lots of skeletons. Against that, you really want Wisps for Dispel, and you really want a Panda. Naga, not so good. Demon, of course, in theory, can burn Necros. But there's way too many Necros to burn all of them. Oh, the Lich. Nice block here from the Dryad. That may force the invul. Lich gets out of range of the Chims. Chimeras. Chimeras, in theory, are pretty good against Necros. But they can get crippled. And then they don't do so much anymore. Cripple costs 175 mana. Unholy Frenzy, 50 mana. Raise Dead, 75 mana. I never knew this before. I may be an Undead player, but I never play Necros. Expo again. What the hell is... What is this game? 90 supply for the Undead. 86 for the Night Elf. We have had so many crazy-ass games on TM today and yesterday. It's absolutely ridiculous. Holy shit. That's a lot of skeletons. The thing about skeletons, though, is they do give experience. Level 6 Demon Hunter is pretty good. But level 6 Demon Hunter is far away. So, what's he gonna buy? Doesn't have a TP anymore. Dangerous. He should have the money though, right? 700 gold, 96. This is like, you know, private lands. What's going on here? It's gonna be 100 supply versus 100 supply. How much money does 120 have? Still 2k left. Dude, he has 15 Necromancers. He's kind of leaving his A-bombs and meat wagons in the base, though.
A player's force is under attack.
Alright, here we go. Sini committing to the undead base. Usually that is not the greatest idea, but there's very few corpses so far for the undead, but once you... Oh, okay, never mind. Meat wagons have lots of corpses. More and more skeletons. Is there enough dispel? Oh, the demon actually, the DK, excuse me. Very low HP, but so many skeletons! Demon did get to level 5 very quickly. Naga is approaching level 6 herself, level 5 for the DK. He's dropping low. Has to be the TP here if he doesn't want to lose his first hero. 40 HP. Makes it to safety, just barely though. And TP out from Sini as well. Saving most of his army. But how do you deal with all of these skeletons? As you can see here, they're at 0-0. They only benefit from unholy strength. And only... What's the other one called? Unholy... No, creature attack, right? It's the fiend attack upgrade. So, after all, these attack upgrades for the fiends didn't seem to be too worth it, as he has only 2 fiends left. So the fight was kind of won by 1-0, I guess we can say. But still, there's 2 gold mines running, soon, at least, for the Night Elf. Same can be said, however, for 1-2-0. I'm really surprised he didn't pop down another one over here. I think the big issue here is the Naga, though. I really don't fancy her potency too much in this super late game. She's gonna get level 6. One of the worst ultimates in the game. Similar to Undead heroes in that regard. Unholy Frenzy on this Lich. Look at him go! Gatling gun. If this demon gets to level 6, does that like change the outlook of this game? I don't even know, dude. This game is way too crazy. This game is like a happy ladder game. The chimps walking in. They're not getting wept because we have barely any fiends left. But we have so many, like, what they're called, skeletal mages. DK once again dropping low. He does have a TP. Seems like he'll be forced to use it, but there's the Fork Lightning surprisingly killing the first hero. DK gone. Demon dropping low. Is there a staff? Level 6. Staff him. He does have a staff. He didn't staff him. Sini, what the fuck are you doing? And it's just overwhelming numbers. It's like the Zerg Rush. You kill 200 units and there's 400 behind those. Absolutely absurd game. He has the money here for the buyback. And that's GG. 1-2-0 wins the first map. On Twisted Meadows. Playing a style that I've never seen before. He's in the lead. Crazy ass games today, dude. What the hell? By the way, in case you guys tuned in late, the first semifinal has already been played out, and that was Romantic versus Colorful, and there we had an upset happening. Colorful won that game. Romantic, the big favorite, could not deliver here in OTOMADS Cup Group A. Maybe I should talk about OTOMADS Cup a little. OTOMADS Cup, this is the first season. This is a new sponsor venturing into the Warcraft scene. OTOMADS. Oh, I should really know about the homepage, man. It's a Japanese, it's a Chinese homepage. And they're sponsoring this tournament for about $2,500 1.5k for first, and second and third also get a decent chunk of prize money. Yeah, and we have a really decent, you know, field of players here. 4 groups. Group A today. Group B tomorrow. And yeah, this is pretty much the best of the best of Light, WFZ, Live TH tomorrow. Lucifer, Soin, Focus, Shao, KK, Lin, Chimiko, Foggy, TVCBM. Infi is missing though, right? Yeah, Infi for some reason is not taking part. But other than that, highest level of play pretty much here in the OTOMADS Cup. It's gonna be played out pretty swiftly over the course of the next, what is it, week? Yeah, it's all gonna be happening in this week. So today and tomorrow, and then we continue on Thursday until Sunday. A quick tournament. Oh, guys. A full week with Remo casting. Almost, yeah. Almost. I'm not going to be here today. Tomorrow, though. I have to work tomorrow. Howdy, Creep Dragon. Oh, hi, Grubby, by the way. Nice to see you in chat. Yeah, he crept the dragon a way we've never seen it before. I've never seen it before. He pulled him early with a Garg, and then webbed him behind his gold mine with the one single fiend he had. And then killed him slowly with a Lich. It took a while, but he did get the kill. And the Furbolgs. Honestly, those were some of the most useful Furbolgs that I've ever seen. Because it was pretty early, there weren't too many Dryads yet. Who won that game? 1-0 won that game. With mass Necromancers. Second game is going to be starting in just a second. Yeah, of course he made a big mistake, not staffing the demon, not having a TP for escape, despite all of the gold he had. But I think even if he saves that demon, honestly, we all know Necromancers are pretty horrible. But once there's so many Necros, it's really hard for Night Elf to counter, because they don't have a really good mass to spell. Dryads are amazing against, you know, Water Elementals and, I don't know, Reju or whatever. Single target to spell, really good. But against those masses, they're not so good. Is that a pen? Yes. Yes, that's a pen. I'm usually always, you know, fidgeting with something in my hands. Nervous hands, what they call it. Ted's not streaming today. For once. Usually he always is. But we're streaming. A little late today. We did miss one game. But we started off with quite the sensational one after that. Where Colorful played against Romantic. Colorful having made the upset happen earlier. Can Sini make the next upset happen? It's not looking... Oop, that's the wrong colors. It is not looking too good for Sini right now. He's trailing 0-1. That's kind of what we're expecting. Onto Echo Isles we go next. Sini starting off with a bit of a risk. Going for the Merc Camp first. I like that choice though, strategically. If he looks at this match, realistically, he must realize he's the big underdog. 1-0 is very favored. One of the craziest Undead versus Night Elf players in the world. Honestly, nowadays I think Happy is better actually. But still 1-0 is very, very strong. So taking a bit of a risk. Trying to get ahead early. I like that choice by Sini. It's gonna get scouted though. This can still be successful if the Night Elf does a good job and the Undead doesn't do a very good job of punishing. Let's see how 1-0 does. He's gonna scout this early with the ghoul. Is he gonna pull both of the other ones? He leaves them at home. Okay. He's not gonna commit to too much pressure early. So with one ghoul harassing this should be easily crept by Sini. But Sini, of course, is seeing that this is being scouted. And this may scare him enough to not start this camp. But it seems like he is a brave young man and will start the creep camp after all. Right, so he's faking the creep here. That's an interesting play. So he's acting like he does start the camp to cause distraction down south, when in fact he's only creeping with the demon. Finding the ring, killing the ogre. Alright. Interesting. So in the end, it's pretty fortunate for 1-0. You know, not committing to early pressure, still being able to tech early, and still being able to, you know, scare the Night Elf enough for him to not start the creep camp. The demon now will have slower progress towards level 2. And 1-0, pretty uncharacteristically, going for harassment on level 1. WFZ, Lucifer are usually the players who we see, yeah, being so aggressive so early. Ooh, whoops! The creeps attack the ghouls. Like, why did they attack him? I guess one of the ghouls messed up his pathing and ran into the creeps or something. And now 1-0 is kind of forced to creep this. He didn't want to creep this. But the creeps woke up. Oh, the demon's coming in. Can he find some kills here? I think that one ghoul was killed by the creeps. He found the greater mana though. Oof, that's an amazing item. Also, TP has been sold here by the DK. Once again, this is an old school approach. And usually not something that 1-0 does, but he does it here. And now the Ancient of War is taking out the Mercamp here with mercenary support. In fact, DK's coming in for the harass, but he only has the aura, and there's a Shadow Priest to dispel the, you know, skeletons. In fact, there's a detonate. Demon has the time to go for the boots, which he'll acquire here, I think. Is he gonna go for the staff again? No. Not investing so much gold again. DK didn't find any kills yet. He may get this Shadow Priest though. Oh, nice block from the archer. Can he still... Oh, look at the block, dude. He is... Wow! Oh, he almost saved it, man. That was kind of sick. Shadow Priest did die in the end, but the DK is now super low HP. Cannot be too aggressive anymore. Ooh, can he maybe block him somehow? Yeah, nigh impossible here against the aura. 2 ghouls, 3 ghouls. Very light harassment squad. Tier 2 gonna be finishing up soon. Night Elf is a little bit behind, but only a little. The DK died. I guess he just ran him down with the boots. Ran him down with the boots and mana burn. DK's dead. Level 1 hero only. But that keeps the Lich from coming out for a long time. He's gonna rush tier 3 anyways. So it's not gonna delay the Lich by too much. But this is gonna be a level 3 demon against a level 1 DK. He's finding only the rings. He was probably hoping for claws instead. But I think that's okay. Demon being tanky, being able to stay in the fight longer, being able to burn more is always nice. He does find himself in a surround here. Is he gonna keep it closed with the next ghoul? Oh, nice. Keeps it closed with 4 ghouls, has to be the TP. This time he will save his first hero. Expo coming up behind this though, and this is now difficult to cancel. He could run across the map, could cancel it, if he scouts it in time. But that may come at the cost of a few ghouls. Here's the Lich, here's the Slaughterhouse. Tier 3 coming up for Sini as well, double lures. Doesn't have the money right now for a second hero, as he spent so much on the tier 2 buildings, tier 3 and the expo. Triple rings for the demon, dude. 12 armor points. He is very tanky. At least 2 right-click damage. Doesn't affect Coil Nova, of course. But the DK being only barely level 2. The nuke isn't so dangerous yet now, is it? So, is it gonna be rings again? I have a feeling it's gonna be gloves. 4 rings, dude. Alright. You can almost equip an entire hand with those. Oh nice, he's gonna find the Lich here. Oh, now he certainly knows where the Undead is. What can he do here? He has the boots. He can put a lot of damage onto the Lich. But he has the Periapt as well as the statue for healing, so the demon does burn him dry, but the Lich will not be in danger of dying. Second hero, Panda. Level 2 already. With these 2 cams still left in the south. That should be his level 3. Especially the Gargantuan, though hard to creep with no bears being available yet. 1-0 steals the invul, keeping it away from the Demon Hunter. But with 14 armor, he should last pretty long, even without an invul. 14 armor plus another 20%, no 10% evasion. He's not level 4 yet. Lots of damage reduction. Tele staff for the demon. There's no preservation staff on the Panda yet. Yeah, but the expo is up. It's entangling. A frenzy, I imagine, is on its way. Almost done, in fact. Heal scroll should be the next logical pickup here. For 1-2-0, he doesn't have one yet. The Panda, only level 2. Decent against ghouls, not yet super strong. One of Lightning Shield is gonna get sold, as there's most likely... Oh, there's actually no abolish. Lightning Shield could have perhaps been useful, but most of the time, you know. Not too impressive. Here we go. 1-0 moving forward. With the frenzy timing, he's gonna have Destroyer Form upgrade kind of soon. About halfway done. Ancient of War. Oh, he's looking for the block. He's looking for the surround. He could surround him and kill him because there's no staff on the Panda. He was too greedy. He doesn't get the surround. There's no more Nova. The demon just barely gets to safety. That could have been the kill despite all of these rings. Could have perhaps been the game. But he does get away. Reju now upon him. Healing up again. 1-0 with a slight supply lead. But he has invested a lot of mana now trying to get this demon in the end. Not getting him. He has a greater mana still left. Only level 2 coil, however. But now he's going towards the units. Leaves the heroes alone. The demon now has free reign in this army, it seems. No orb upon him, though. Heal scroll coming in against the Breath of Fire. Panda is dry now. No more mana for him. Demon dropping low once more. Needs more Reju. I don't know if there's any bears coming. Panda in trouble. He's getting slowed down. But he will get away. Naga, super low herself. Invul transferred towards her, the bear. I don't think that should be the target. Oh, nice coil. Once again, keeping the fiend alive. The demon taking a bit of a risk here moving forward. The Lich is close to a Nova. Very close, in fact. But the Expo keeps mining. Only with 2 wisp, though. He forgot to make more workers in the chaos of this battle. Ancient of War buys some time here. Of course, Sini has to defend this expansion. It's gonna be our second upset here of today. 1-0, of course, can afford to lose the map. Having the lead. Once again, Coil Nova hitting the Demon Hunter. Doesn't have the mana for the Reju at the moment. But there's more bears coming from the main. Another rejuvenation, and now he has 2 bears to fight with. Usually you don't want to go for the bears first if you're the Undead, of course. Dryads and Archers being way more vulnerable, way more squishy. Especially the Panda has to be careful himself. Still no orb. Is he still low on gold? Kind of. He does he have a shop? Is this a shop? It's coming up only now. Ooh, he forgot about the Ancient of Wonders. It's a bit of a mistake here by Sini. Wisps forced into repair. Doesn't cost gold, but takes time off of mining. So here we go again. Breath of Fire, only level 1, doing insignificant damage, it feels like. Once again, 1-0 focusing on the bear. He's gonna get one. He's gonna eat the fiend to keep the experience from the Night Elf. Keeping him on low level still. Entangled Goldmine, killed. Now the Night Elf only mining from one base. 1-0 with a slight supply lead. But it seems like there's no answer to this triple hero combo and the Frenzy Ghouls. The Panda really needs level 3. But he can't. I could perhaps find it. He should really solo creep this. Oh, creeping this with a demon is really not a good idea, man. Staff him back. Well, he's walking away now, but he did waste quite a bit of experience towards the Demon Hunter. Pendant of Energy is what he wants to find here. Ring of Regen in this late game. Not so great anymore. Invul Potion. There's one for the Undead. Oh, he's gonna get level 3 Lich here. Which means plus 4 intelligence. From 23. What? Why did he only get 3 intelligence? It's 3.4 per level. I have been lied to my entire life. It's 3.4 per level. Does he go plus 4 intelligence from level 1 to 2? We're gonna check that out the next game. So anyways, A-Bomb now in the front line. Really hard to take out. Still only 2 bears. 1-0 is ignoring the back line. Going for the bears in the front line. Only the first one dies. The second one dies. Pretty fast as well. Demon coming back in. Mana burn. He finally has the orb. That was so late. The Undead heroes are out of mana, but the orb and triple hero right click combo is still strong. Demon will have to retreat again. Expo is mining, but 1-0 holds on to his supply lead. And looks like he's gonna be killing off this Entangled Goldmine once again. No repair coming. Entangled Goldmine killed again. And 1-0 winning the second game. It looked good there for Sini for a while, but in the end, our favorite, the Undead King, prevails.